Once again, without a doubt, this is that platform. This is that motherfucking platform. Young black woman, we'd like to show you something. Right now, if you go to posting things or you're going to put out things that's completely directed at black people to empower black people, they're going to pretty much try to stop it. I've noticed every time we post or I post on these social medias, they seem to put a stop to it. They block it because that type of information they don't want out. Again, a minute ago we dropped the video reminding you that the dream we were sold, the dream of integration, not realizing a lot of us wasn't with that, and then not realizing the white power structure was not for that. Without a doubt, we're not giving a fuck whose shoes we step on, as long as we tell the truth. Even if we step on our shoes, without a doubt, they use the church to sell us that dream. Who's better than selling the dream than the church? Just think about it. Just pull back for a second. Because I don't think, like I said a minute ago, I don't think nobody's going to lead the church. I'm just saying, just know who's playing who's assisting in the perpetuation of white rule over niggas. They use the church to sell us that dream. Now we got a problem with dropping shit that's clearly meant for niggas. If we go to even their book in the Bible, it says, if we look at Jesus was clearly saying, I wasn't sent to nobody but the lost children of Israel. His whole aim was at the children of Israel. He even referred to a woman as a dog. You go to the book. But they will show us that we have make us feel wrong about just dropping shit just for us. And the church assisted them in doing this shit, making us feel guilty for dropping shit just for us. And Islam assisted in helping us feeling this way. If you go further into the book and try to paint a picture of a woman like a woman is fucked up, the Samson and Delilah, is that the name? Samson and Goliath? The woman that kept fucking with Samson about information that she wanted to know. If you go further to the story of Solomon, and all his wives he had, the wives that had him worshiping other gods. If you look at the story of Abraham, Sarah, and Hagar, the way they broke that story down, it was saying the bondwoman wasn't going to get none of the promise that was given. And our scholars came back and showed that the bondwoman that they pointed about was a black woman. And we're trying to show y'all, this is why the Jewish people are winning. Because they believe in keeping most of their shit into their family, into the Jewish people family. But they will make us feel guilty about just feeding us and taking our spirit and putting it in us, and taking our energy and investing in us, and taking our soul and make it aimed strictly for African people. That story about Abraham and Sarah is nothing but saying it makes more sense to look out for your people. The story of Samson and Goliath, whatever the fuck I'm talking about, not Goliath, Delilah. It's nothing but teaching you, because Delilah was, I think she was a Philistine. Whatever she wasn't of the same race that Samson was. And that was just, the story is teaching you, but they don't want to teach you that. The story is teaching you a lesson about fucking with people that's not of your race. Because they have a different God. They have a different culture. They have different traditions. And it's going to end up in a minute being bad for you. Solomon, the wife that turned him away from the Jewish God, she was of a different race. And that's all this shit is trying to teach us. This is why they are better than us. This is why they are gaining more than us, because they are sticking to that. But they got us feeling guilty about strictly dropping shit aimed for African people. They got us feeling guilty, and it's right there in the very books. It's right there in the Bible saying it, but they will fool you with the help of the church. I cannot lie. With the help of Islam, they will fool you and hide it, making you think it's about a woman. No, that is about a fucking with somebody that is not of your fucking race. No cap, just a whole lot of capital.